dude. Like a lot of us have been here for quite some time, and then when we heard or when we even started getting little cameos, it was a big deal. But now we are here with the actual series, which means we have potential for who knows the Defenders again, or just
Da,
multiple
da, da,
characters
da,
returning.
da,
Like
da,
we need to,
da, da,
yeah,
da,
we need
da,
to
da, da.
relive everything that we got from the Netflix shows. Like those were special, and they had something special. So when they got canned, I was worried. I was upset. But
Yeah,
man, we're,
I
we're
remember when
back.
Sam. I remember when Sam and Joe was on the couch, and his wife, Sam's wife was just like, "Man, they canceled the show." Like, nope,
Mm,
that's what they're gonna do. And guess what? Years later, prayers have been answered. I used to
yep.
pray for times like this, and I'm
Yes.
ready. I'm ready.
And
Somehow, somewhere, I have my Save Daredevil sticker that when that movement started, a respectful, peaceful movement, mind you, of Save Daredevil, and to think of it all this time now, you know, Charlie, we're home.
We're home,
So,
baby.
so
and
I
it's
mean, I do got a question for y'all though. Realistically, the moment that Disney took over, and Kevin Feige was like, "Look, we're gonna do this way." Did you guys really think? Did y'all ever think that we would get a continuation of that story, or do you think it was gonna be okay? Daredevil's gonna exist and maybe recast
I
it.
The
I feel like
latter.
my head was like all over the place because at times I thought there was going to be a chance that we could get him again, but maybe they were going to retcon the entire series or retcon a majority of the series, and they already
Yeah.
made it clear like they're not going to do anything really with Agents of
They
Shield.
tried
Still
to,
holding out hope,
yeah,
but
and then they
here we are.
stopped.
But with this, for an example, we have seen Charlie Cox's Daredevil in different MCU projects. So like the closer we've gone into things, it's like the more of a chance we might be able to see him again. But as for the canon aspect of it, like I was really nervous, specifically when we saw Kingpin and Hawkeye. I'm like, this is not the this is a different dude, you know? But then as we're progressing, as we're hearing more and more, it's the same. This is a continuation, man. Like I don't know how else to say it. This is a continuation of the show we fell in love with. A lot of us fell in love with the character because of this show. So I think they're doing the right thing, and I have so many high. I have high hopes for this. I'm gonna leave it
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
had no
for
expectations at all.
for me, to me, it was about if they were gonna introduce, if they said we're all gonna do it together. It's like, okay, if you don't reintroduce this character into the MCU, like specifically and directly, it's a missed opportunity. Is
Mhm.
where I was at. I'm like, it's a missed opportunity not to have Matt Murdock at least once consult, not lawyer up, but consult Peter Parker and be like, Mr. Parker, it'd be better if you do this and whatnot. Or, if at one point, even against Jennifer Walters, if he had a case versus her, which we did see, and it's just like it's missed opportunities that would have happened. And looking at it now, they almost kind of did the reverse thing with Doctor Strange, where like they mentioned the name and then they did the movie, and then he started popping up in Thor, and then in this, and then Infinity War was, I think Infinity War was the one that really put Stephen Strange up on the mantle of like, yo, we want to see more of this guy. I think with Daredevil and Matt Murdock, specifically what Charlie did, is that okay, that was the past, and if there's a space to bring him back, take advantage of it and right, but also do right by it because that is a specific era of Marvel television that people respected, and I think for me and a lot of us, it was a breath of fresh air where like we could still enjoy stuff from the MCU, and then there's the underlying side, the grounded, the street
Mhm.
level, which is part of Marvel Comics history, and so it's still surreal that we're minutes away of watching this, and I'm like, I still recall the night, quote unquote, the morning I stood awake for 12 hours to binge watch season one and be like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like this is one of the best things. This guy is up there with Downey in terms of casting. It's mind bending. So a privilege and an honor to be alive and watch this.
Well, we'll help out with a recap. What was the last thing that happened in the last episode of
So
season
it
three?
ended with that three-way fight between Daredevil, Kingpin, and uh
Bullseye.
Bullseye.
Bullseye
Bullseye.
got paralyzed.
Yeah,
He got
Kingpin
paralyzed. He had
smashed through
soldier.
this wall.
Yeah, he got
You got a
But
question?
surgery.
also, yeah, but you also have to take into factor the stuff in She-Hulk and Echo and how,
Well, the
you
She-Hulk
know,
stuff isn't really too relevant.
Yeah,
I mean,
She Hulk. Not yeah.
I mean, he met her, they fucked. That's great. It didn't really do anything for the story.
Yeah.
Also, in
mean,
terms
well-
of the crew, it became Nelson and Murdock and Paige, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think with the She-Hulk, didn't he say something about he was outsourcing from his firm or
I
something?
think
Yeah,
he
'cause
said
he's
at
in
that point
LA.
he was
Yeah, because
Right.
that show was taking place in LA, but he's back. This is Hell's Kitchen. That was it. Also, I guess the fact of the fashion designer, he can have multiple costumes, and we saw the helmets, so he got more, comic
Yeah,
accurate
they
suits.
did talk
Armor.
about the costume designer.
And I know we have a lot of hopes for the show, whether it's characters popping up, such as we know Punisher's appearing, but I do want to put it out. I don't expect Spider-Man to appear. Just want to put it
Oh, he
there.
can't.
But
Yeah,
he
I never
can't. I
even
know.
thought
I
about
know.
it.
But I'm just
Keep feet on
saying,
the ground, yeah.
just a simple like there's a lot of vigilantes and bugs swinging around. Something as simple as that would be equal to that. I
Tip of the
understand
hat,
there's
yeah.
a lot of rules, but that's all I'm looking for. Just a
Yeah.
little nod that
Busy.
he's been doing so much that he's being noticed.
But
You
busy. If I hear even an ounce of Nirvana playing, I'm gonna freak out because I'm like,
Oh, I know
what
you
you're
are.
doing.
I know you are, bro.
I'm like, they know what they're doing. If they play a song like that from a band like that, it's like
We're
know
gonna
what
need a
they're
cleanup crew. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be nuts. I think we've all said our piece, right? We're excited, and we're minutes away